Hey y'all, this is Out the Box. Welcome. I'm Kalia. You can follow me at Kalia the Garden. You follow me at thegarden.bbb for my esthetician bookings and everything else. To my right, we got
Kodak Jack. What's good, y'all? Y'all can follow me at Kodak Jack. You know, we got BB underscore Sundays. We got the Big Three Lines. Hit me up on any one of them pages.
come.
I do a few things. You know, I
Say
take
it all,
pictures. You feel me? I shoot movies. You know, I throw parties. Real talk. I just like to have fun, man. I keep it myself, man. And we got all the way on the other side.
Over here.
Oh wait, no, my bad. No, actually, right here we got this.
Can't
We
miss
got this guy.
We can't
this
miss
guy,
that
the
guy.
boy.
We can't
The
miss
boy.
him.
What's up, y'all? Skinny OG, 2K Life. Man, because it's gang. We trying to, take over the whole world with this whole movement we got going on, man.
Hey, you gonna talk like that the whole time?
Yeah.
All right, Alicia.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Alicia X Chanel. Y'all already know. I do hostings, bookings for anything you need, whether it's hookah, bottle service, bartending. You can follow me on my Instagram at Alicia X Chanel. Hit me in my DM for any bookings you need. To my left, I have.
Oh yeah, it's your boy Devon at Devon So Divine on Instagram. I just create videos that sell. That's it.
Sound like OnlyFans.
you OnlyFans person.
We don't discriminate in the industry.
Sheesh.
Yeah, so now on the first question. I got it right out the box. And the first question says, is there anything wrong with splitting a vacation?
Splitting,
Splitting.
financially?
Financially, it seems like,
Okay.
we're just going to go with money-wise.
So-
I mean, at the gate, I don't think anything necessarily is wrong. I think every relationship has its own dynamics. I think when you look at it, if you're in a relationship and we know what time it is, and if you ain't got it, but y'all want to still do this vacation, and your partner says no pressure, we'll do it together. Cool. Now, if you throw this on
Sounds
somebody,
good.
if you throw this on somebody, I'm with you.
Sounds
If
good.
you throw it on somebody and you don't let them know you ain't got it, and then now you surprise them with the split.
Okay.
Now you an asshole.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
different.
Okay, I can agree.
I agree.
I
I
agree.
think it just needs to be depending on the relationship.
Okay, I can agree.
If you can't do it, don't even bring it up.
Right.
That's how
I agree.
Okay, for me, I feel as though, I'm just talking for myself. I'm the type of person, you buy the plane ticket, I'll book the hotel. You pay for dinner, I'll pay for the excursion. I'm that type of person. Just for the simple fact of I have my own shit. Why are you doing so much if I have my own shit too? But of course, there's times where of course I'd want to be getting treated, or the person that I'm with would want to be treated. So there's gonna be times where I'll do the treating or vice versa. So that's just how I see it.
So you're okay with splitting?
Yeah, of course, I'm definitely okay with splitting. There's
Are your
nothing
friends okay with splitting?
wrong. I don't speak for them.
Well, I'm saying though.
I don't know. I don't know because I'm not in their relationship. I'm not in their everyday
Hey, put us
life.
on. Tell us what it is, man.
Okay.
Tell us what you're hearing
Hold
out
on.
there.
But me personally, like even when I go out with my friends, I'm more of the giver. I'm more of the I got you, or it is like I'm not the type of person like that watch pocket. Like if I know my friend don't have it, I'm not going to sit and look for so how much you got on the bill if I know this bitch not working.
Okay, make it sidetrack. But I got one question. We can move on. Have you ever been taken advantage of? Because you were too nice.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
boom.
yes, I have.
So me, say the question one more time just to make sure I'm answering it right.
Is there anything wrong with splitting a vacation?
I don't think there's nothing wrong with it when you say it literally on a piece of paper, right? But in reality, it is.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I have one thing on it, because the theory is, say if you go around and you say you're an alpha female, right? Sometimes they won't be inclined to split, right? And then you have alpha males that take care of everything because that's all they know. They take care of the family. They pay this, they pay for that, they work hard, they provide, right? And then women all their lives have been taught to teach a man how to take care of his family.
Okay, but that also goes to what he's saying is every relationship is circumstantial and it's dynamic. You get what I'm saying? Like it's
It's
to
up
each
to
of
But what
them.
you in a
relationship.
relationship for?
Because it's
But
it's,
that's
it's,
up to your
that's up
choice. That's up to what
who
you
and
want
your
from
partner
your
or your
partner.
spouse.
I hope it's not so that you can get trips paid.
Like, okay, so
there's lots of old white men. These black girls.
But you know what's
pay
crazy?
that
You know
could
what's
pay
crazy?
for all them
It's
trips.
so
Yeah, I saw that last
brainwashing
weekend.
because I brought up that splitting thing because I'm so scared of even asking for that, so I just pay for everything.
So-
flight,
But that's
Airbnb,
you though.
dinner, and then when
that's
I bring
you
it up,
with your
no,
own-
listen, when I bring it up,
yeah,
like,
you feel
hey, do you like?
they feel offended.
We gonna split this or like what we gonna do? It's like
Bitch.
I don't get the like, yeah, like the happy. Like,
But
it's always like we can.
oh,
Like,
but could that be
Yeah,
just the
that's-
look?
yeah, like it's like,
But could it be?
damn, okay.
But could it be the woman that you're picking?
Facts.
Not even that. Not even that. Not even
Facts.
that.
No,
Not even
that's
that.
the
Not even
women
that.
that
Not even that. I was gonna say that's why I use the word relationship. This is not something you do with someone that you're in the dating phase,
Yeah.
or you're just trying to figure out, or y'all just cool.
Because we split.
That,
We're
this
splitting.
has to be your
Today's
girl.
era, that is a standard. Girls are getting flown out every weekend, bro.
But
But that's not a vacation.
not every girl.
Getting
That's-
Is it
fucked.
ba-
but they grow
They're
up.
getting
Then I
fucked.
was mistaken.
They're
Then I was
getting
mistaken. I
fucked.
was
Listen,
mistaken.
listen. They grow up as an expectation. They're already getting flown out while they're not dating a nigga. So when they do date a nigga,
Okay.
yeah, you gotta do that.
However, as a female myself, I feel as though I don't need a man to do something I can do for myself. That's where I've already put my standard. I can do something for myself. What do I need you for? Anything you can do for me is extra. So us going on a trip, I could take my fucking self on a trip. We can go on it together and we can enjoy it together. We can see things together. This is a new experience for us both. So why is it that you're doing all the spending? I'm working too. I have my own way of living. So it's like if it's a gift, I can understand. If it's a Mother's Day gift, birthday gift, Christmas gift, and he says, "Babe, I'm finna take you out. I don't need anything, from you. I don't need anything." Like, okay, that's different, but I'm still gonna spend some type of money because that's just the type of person I am.
You don't feel like it's wrong though, right? You're just giving us the reality that a lot of women may not see it that way, but you don't per se
There's
think that's
nothing
wrong.
wrong with splitting.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong, but it's like it's not gonna fly by.
You
bro.
probably just haven't come across
No, but
that
I feel,
woman
I
though.
feel what you're
Not me.
I feel what
Keep
you're
it in the
saying.
buck.
No, I hear what
Keep it
he.
in the buck.
No, okay. Let me tell you. I have friends that have the expectations of, okay, a nigga's supposed to pay for everything.
Not
And I be-
everything.
Look. I'm letting you know from a woman's perspective. I have friends that be like, oh, if a nigga can't do this, a nigga can't do this, da 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 da. I don't. And it's just like, well, what can you fucking do?
Facts.
Do you tell your friends that?
I do.
She does.
She,
I
Her
do.
friend, she does.
I
she's
do.
not afraid of no girl.
I'm not gonna. I don't sugarcoat shit. I'm gonna let. some
I'm
people
glad
know.
you do that because a lot
'Cause
of Johns is brainwashed
don't,
out here.
don't taste
I
sweet.
want to
over
see.
there.
It's-
I want to see what Alicia thinks.
It's
Brainwash.
scary. No, it's scary to me how women feel so fucking
Titled
entitled.
entitlement. Let's not get into this. It's
No,
real
no,
deep.
no,
Let's move on. Let's move on. What?
It's not about entitlement.
No, this
Like,
is. But this is how it's done.
we got two more answers.
Go ahead.
I don't feel like it's about entitlement or anything like that. But as a
Is it wrong
very
too?
submissive woman, I like that alpha take care of me vibe. I'm not
Okay.
even gonna sit here and act like I don't. Do I sit here?
Look, but
It's just-
circumstantial and
so-
dynamics.
But I understand about the whole splitting. That's just not me. That's
don't
just
split?
not.
You heard that?
Nah, I don't.
You heard what she said?
Please don't.
No.
feel
I don't.
like you're
I
wrong
don't
for saying
split. I don't.
You heard
I
what
don't
she said?
split.
Hey, Alicia, please don't feel like you're wrong for saying that.
I don't
Please don't
split.
feel like you're wrong for saying that. You ain't wrong
Just
for saying
because,
that.
like, I was raised in that household of a man is a man and a woman is a woman.
That's what I'm saying,
I'm.
bro.
I'm.
Okay,
You feel me?
look,
like,
So, what does it? Never mind. I ain't gonna do it.
So
what
look,
does
I wanna
what?
hear-
What does what?
I appreciate her
I
answer.
don't care if I have to split.
It's not that I no
with
listen,
my
listen,
man.
listen, listen.
No,
But I
man.
will sit there, and that's the type of man I will try to attract. I'm not gonna sit here and go for a guy who wants to split, who
Yeah.
wants to. It's the
Right.
female you want.
Right.
If you know a
Yeah.
female's not good with that, a female's not good with that.
yeah, facts.
Hey, you know,
But
you gonna go
you
broke.
can't- be
Look,
mad at
I
her
have
about
it
she
two
ain't
ways
saying
though.
it.
I was raised by a single black woman with a single black aunt. You feel me? I was raised in that household too. And then I have
Oh,
my
so-
aunt, I have my grandmother
yeah.
who's married for
Yes.
over 45 years. So I have both of the dynamics.
Yeah.
This liquor now, but I have both of the dynamics. You feel me? So it's like I can see what it is to be a powerful black woman, but also what it is to be submissive. If I find that right person, of course I'll be submissive, and I'll be led properly. You can't be led by no clown.
Is that being submissive? If you're, is that being submissive?
If what?
If you're deciding to split the date.
I mean,
or split
no,
the
I mean
vacation.
I
that's
think she's talking about the opposite.
But no, I'm saying as far as like, okay, if a man is gonna sit here and say, okay, I'm gonna pay for everything, and he's leading that, and he's paying the bills and already doing that for me to follow, then that's okay. But that's in the position that we would be in. Again, circumstantial.
If anything's wrong with it, I do think it is wrong in a sense that if a man is deciding to take a woman on a vacation, he should be paying all the necessities. That's how I feel about it in any relationship. The man is taking care of the necessities. And it just depends on the actual dynamic. Because to me, I think one of the best relationships is when there's an alpha man and then a submissive woman. Because like they both benefit in the relationship. So splitting the vacation, nah, you can't do that. Like if you're a man, you should be taking care of all the necessities. The woman, she can have her money if she wants to get little trinkets for you guys, or she wants to get like matching shirts or whatever. Like she can throw in her little money just to spray, like like put some little sprinkles on it. But I do not think that a man should be splitting anything with a woman on a vacation. He should be taking care of it, because I've seen the difference between paying for everything and then splitting, and the experience is so much better when you pay for everything.
Okay,
a lot better for a man.
so
For a man, especially.
So you consider yourself an alpha male?
Do I consider myself an alpha male? I'm getting there. Like I'm not gonna say I'm a full-on alpha male, but like I see like my path is to be
That's an honest
that kind of
answer.
man. So I'm still learning, like, and I'm gonna keep practicing. What alpha males do, so to the best of my ability.
So you'll be willing to like pay for all your household necessities, your
hell yeah.
everything, and all
You know how amazing that woman should be.
Okay.
She's gonna be awesome.
So you would want her to be so like a housewife? Like how would you want her role to be? Because you're saying
now
that
we're jumping around.
No, I'm asking
Okay.
serious questions, because you're saying you want you'll pay for this, but what role does she play in this? Because at the end of the day, if it's not a balance, it won't work.
In my world, I would say the role she would be playing is she would just be a part of the team just as much as I am. So the thing is, though, everybody has a role, right? Mm-hmm. I could be the quarterback compared to her being like the kicker, or she could be a cheerleader. The thing is with a woman, like every woman is different. Every single woman, like they could be different in what they want. There's the woman that wants to work. There's a woman that don't want to work.
Mm-hmm. So you going for the woman that don't want to work?
Huh?
So you want a woman that don't want to work?
No.
But if you paying all the bill, what's she doing with her money?
With her money?
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, though. Okay, so with her money.
So she's saving all her shit, and then what?
Whoa, wait.
So I'm saying though, like, what is she doing with her money if he's steady paying all the bills and she's working, but yet not doing shit?
Well, for me though, the way I vision my household would be like I'll give my wife the choice, or wives, and that they want to be.
You're polyamorous.
Well, the thing is, I have to like really be in it to be it, but I respect the practice.
Okay.
So, when it comes to that, like when my woman, she's either gonna be. There's only two things she's really gonna be doing for work. She's either gonna be working with me, working for me, and I'll say the third one, working for her. She has her own business, working for herself, and I'm an investor into her business.
Okay.
There we go.
So how I see it is there's no separation of money in our family because everything's coming to us. I just know I'm going to be making a lot more than her.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, that's just
I wouldn't say all that.
And the thing is, because I see it's like there's not really a competition, and I just know like the things that I want to do in my life, bro, she's gonna have to have crazy ambition, And I just don't see a submissive woman having so much more ambition than me if I'm a person that wants to be the leader of the household.
Well, you lost me.
Yeah, you lost me on that one.
But listen, I get what he's saying. I low-key think that we should go back into the box, but here's the only reason why I'm saying that. Not that we can't have a whole show on this. It's just that I feel like some of these answers. I feel like some of these answers. They in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
all. Right, so who want to pick next?
I think
one?
It's me.
Yeah, you go.
I don't know where the box at.
Come on, man. Stop
hogging the box, bro.
Share the box. Share the box.
I know, right? Yeah, pass the box.
Sound like a
I don't share no box, man.
Nah, you don't do that?
Yes.
Nah.
Nah, we don't share no fucking box.
Not knowingly.
I know you're right.
Not right.
That you know.
Maybe sharing, but we don't be.
All right, let's see where we at.
It may be your turn.
All right. Do women care
Rented.
what men want in a woman?
Do women care about what men want in a woman?
No.
Wait, what?
Do women care
Y'all think not?
what men want in a woman?
Let's start with the ladies.
Yeah, y'all gotta answer that.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Go ahead, Kalia.
I think they're the only ones.
All right. So for me personally, I feel as though I tend to my partner's love language. So with me, I feel as though I cater to what they want to. I feel like I cater to what they want or what they need. I ask them, what they expect of me. You feel me? Not more so of what I feel as though what they want.
This is
know?
already in a relationship stage, though, right?
Outside
of a relationship.
No, but yeah, in talking stage. This is how you develop a relationship. No.
No, I'm hearing you. I'm saying, let's say you're not talking to anybody.
Okay.
In general, are you trying to find out what men, society-wise, would want in a woman?
Okay, so I have a best friend. Me and him talk daily, and he's always telling me about his encounters with women and all this other stuff. And I feel as though that's one of the reasons with even my baby daddy. Like, we talk, so I feel as though I know a lot more about the male
perspective.
Species, perspective, whatever how you want to say it, because of them and what they expect of a woman.
Okay. So the answer for you would be yes.
Yeah, definitely.
I wouldn't say I don't care. I would just say, like, I care necessarily when it comes to how I view how a woman should be, and then I'll find my partner to that, because all men aren't the same. The same way women aren't all the same. To where it's just like, you feel some type of way?
Hey, that's how I feel.
Like, I feel as if yes, there is the whole typical man, what a man would want. Yes, everyone knows,
what is that? Go ahead. Give us a
ooh,
rundown. Give us a
I just opened the
what
box.
is that? What is expected of a man to want for a woman?
No, let her answer.
I'm asking.
I feel like, the whole, the womanly woman, the take care of the children, the whole.
If there are no children.
So what are you doing if there's no children? If you don't
just
live together?
Care of, the things.
But if you guys don't live together,
necessarily do. If it was the things your mom does for you, the things, stuff like that, like you take care.
I'm not your mother, though.
That's not too bad. I would like to hear this. That's not bad.
Who will tend to them how a woman tends to themselves. Like, that whole feminine touch to you. There's a feminine side to a man. That's where a woman will sit there and bring out of you. That's what it will do for you. Like, no?
So that's one thing. What else?
I don't see no points. But keep going. Go off, sis.
Damn.
Oh.
That was aggressive.
Let's. I'm sorry if it came off aggressive.
Anyway,
do you want some of the men to answer? Do you want some of the men? Look, all right. I'll give you what I know in regards to some of this. I would say that. In exceptions, you'll have it where women do actually care. But I will say that in today's society, I do believe that women care far less about what exactly men want in women, and are now more so just developing into their own beings and whoever they are, and whoever aligns with that or can tolerate or be with that, they'll partner or they'll pair up with that. Now, in regards to the follow-up question, I think, what exactly do men want in women? Like you saying, that's a good question. I think all men are different. All men are different. You are correct. I think, generally speaking, though, the what do you call it? A lady in the streets, but a freak in the sheets. I think that's always been literally the easiest way to kind of play that. What do you call that?
That could just be any random.
Okay, but my whole
Is
thing
it?
is
A lady in the streets is tough.
However,
what is that?
That's very tough
What is
nowadays.
what's a lady these days?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. No, but you should know more than me.
From what I see.
keep going.
Well, okay, I'm just saying because like, what exactly would be a lady? And because decorum is different, and I think a lot of us are progressive. Like everybody here, I think is somewhat progressive. So we're not exactly the best example because we don't really. I don't think we represent the full spectrum of what's really out there. I know you're progressive because I know I know you're progressive, but lady, like I don't need my girl to be somebody that never goes out or somebody that has no friends or somebody that's cool. I don't need that. It doesn't,
it doesn't
throughout
fit
my
your
life,
lifestyle.
I'm married now and I'm real happy, and I have a great relationship. But when I was dating, I've been with every type. I've been with a model. I've been with a businesswoman. I've been with someone who worked for the state. I've been with people who do real estate. And I've dealt with all these different women in these different professions. Where as a man, you got to deal with them making. Sometimes they might make more money than you. Sometimes they might be they might have followers and people that are all in their DM every single day, throwing them all kinds of crazy messages. Sometimes you have to really key in on your insecurity. And when you deal with that, and that's the pool of people you gotta deal with, you gotta come to an understanding that she may not seem like a lady all the time. And if that's what's bothering you as a man, sometimes for me, I learned that I had to look inward instead of at her, because the issues I had with her weren't her fault, but I wanted to make it her fault because of my own problems. But what I need you to understand, and the reason I brought that up, is that men are looking for women that will fulfill all those things, except there's one key flaw about when we're doing our search.
They don't exist.
We can really, they don't necessarily, there's no perfect person, that's a fact. But the truth is, you can't really start that search as a man until you kind of fulfill and work on you first. Because if you're insecure, you can't look for a high-value woman, because high-value women are sought after. And people who are sought after are going to deal with inquiries. People going to ask. People going to try. People going to talk. And if you can't deal with that, boom, you can't be with that woman. And you can't start saying she ain't a lady just because you can't deal with the fact that other people want her.
But let's not confuse what a high value woman is, my boy.
So what is yours?
A high value woman is not going to be always having her ass out. There is an intent between her movements. There's a reason she's doing certain things. She's not just doing it for attention. She's doing it because either there's a money play, it's building a foundation for the relationship, or it's moving something forward. There's always an agenda behind it besides likes and attention. You feel me? Like Beyonce is a great example of that. Because if her ass is out, it's a music video. If her ass is out, she's on a beach or they're on a yacht on a vacation. It's not just out just to be out. There's a money play behind it. You feel me? When a lot of women will assume that they're high value because they get a lot of attention, attention is not a form of proper currency that makes you valuable. That just means you're popping for the moment, right? Every day a girl turns 18. Every day there's a new it girl. Every day there's a better person, right? So your value stems more than attention. It stems from what you bring and your intent in your movements. That's all. I just want to clarify what a high value woman is.
So question, from a woman's perspective, this is just me. I know you guys like to tussle, but when you guys are courting a woman, or you guys are talking to a woman, and you guys are seeking certain things from her, right? Mm-hmm. What is it that you guys are looking for? Because for me, I feel as though you guys want loyalty, trust, honesty, motivation, support, right? You want somebody that's going to build you up. At the end of the day, why would you be with somebody that's not going to motivate you? Why would you lay with somebody that's not going to push you to do better? Am I wrong?
Everything you said is facts. You haven't missed anything, in my opinion.
Okay, so if you're not getting that from somebody, why are you going to? Yeah, why would you deal with them? And these are things that you see right away.
If you haven't met them yet, you still, your day is still your day. Your night is still your night.
I mean, but how though?
I'd like to hear from Gary.
Me too.
I don't understand the question, honestly.
Okay.
Do basically we're asking the question, Derry. Do women care what men want in a woman? Like, men want what they want in a woman, or do women do care?
Nah, we talking about that question now. But I thought you was asking something more.
she-
No, I asked a
She
different
asked
question
about-
because I'm
yeah.
sitting here like, because I'm hearing what he's saying, I'm hearing what she's saying. But as a whole, it's just like, what do men really want from a woman? You know, you guys are saying that, you know, that we don't care, but I'm sitting here, she's saying like, okay, you know.
Here's what the struggle is, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of our media is dominated by young, immature people that's not at
No,
that
that's a
level
fact.
to be considered a man. So what they strive for and what they crave in a woman is so surface that people assume that's what all males crave and want, right? So we think, oh, we just want the girl that got her ass and titties and just looking sexy. And
Speak for you.
Everything is,
He's speaking for
I'm saying,
social
why would you
media
label
or
someone
just in
like that?
general.
Like,
Like,
yeah.
Like, someone being bad is still being bad. Like, that's
Yeah,
not,
that's
like,
not taking. Everybody is a good.
Niggas
Look,
get
look, look.
horny.
Everything is
Hold
a
on,
good.
hold on, hold on.
Yo, like-
That's the first. That's what I'm saying. That's surface. We know men want that.
Yeah, like,
we know men enjoy that, but
It's
that's,
pussy.
But
Like-
usually, what the question is asking, do women really care? But that's the reason they stop caring what we want in a woman, because they think that is all. They think that it's just, oh, you just want me to look good and do this and that. When in fact we want everything that Kalia stated.
Yeah.
But that comes to more so later in life when niggas really mature and get to that.
Yeah, but
state,
it's
you
so
know?
to your point, because you speak in facts, but like G shit, some niggas just want that,
Yeah.
and that's the problem.
like-
that's the problem.
I feel like every person has different motives and intentions. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
there's
Yeah, of
people
course.
that just aren't relationship people.
Mm-hmm.
There's
But
people
the-
that can just be
I
by
was
themselves.
But that's
That's
what I'm
the-
saying.
Or
When
they
you
can-
can
they can-
differentiate that from the jump, though.
I'm saying, yeah, that's part of communication.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everybody's different, bro. Like, I communicate. I keep it 100. So, like, that way, there's no L on no part. You know what you're getting into. You know what I want. You know what you want. Like, I asked from the rip, like, what
What
do
are
you
you
want from
expecting?
me?
Yeah.
I don't, like, sugarcoat anything.
literally the best way.
What do you want from me? It sounds very rude, but I
No,
I
but
make
it's a
sure
legitimate
not
question.
rude.
It's bravery to do that though, because a lot of times people don't want to do that,
Because you're being direct.
and,
No,
and
but
they fear that
that's
they,
what
that
you
they just
need.
might
Yeah,
might lose
bro.
the whole situation altogether.
But you know what's crazy?
you're
Like,
willing to
a
risk
lot
that.
of women aren't used to that question.
Yeah.
They're like,
What
I
do
don't
you
know.
want?
I'm like,
How the fuck don't
So
you
what
no,
do
know?
you
no,
want?
no, you know what? No,
And
they
I'm
might
like,
not know. They might not
No,
know.
but like how? But
I'm
how?
like, let me know. I'm like, let me know.
How? But how don't you know? If you're seeking somebody, if you
crazy thing,
find
brainwash.
somebody attractive, you gonna know off rip if you want to fuck this person, if you gonna want to be with
I
this
don't
person.
know.
Am I lying?
I haven't got
Yes,
there
but
yet.
people can win you over. People can win you over. You can. You
Okay,
may not.
look.
You may not have want to be with somebody until either some kind of collective
But because
experience.
that's based off lust, though. You can't confuse
initial,
it-
the initial.
but you can't base anything based off of that, and that's what people fucked up at. How?
Initial attraction is based
No.
off lust.
Exactly, because it's attraction. That's what everybody's first thing of. You're not seeing this person. Oh, he looks like he's an awesome stand-up guy. You're not seeing that. No, you're not. You're not. You're not. You think, damn, he could fuck good.
Nah, what? I'm not always thinking about if someone's like.
No,
dick,
I'm not
like,
saying.
what the fuck?
I'm not saying your initial thought. Like,
Most
but
of
you're
the
saying
time.
you're
I'm
thinking
not
like
thinking about your dick.
Look,
I'm not thinking about your dick.
you're
at
thinking
all.
like he's fine as fuck though.
Most of the
That's
It's
what
not
I'm
even
saying.
No, a customer. I've,
she's showing
a
her
customer come in.
versatility.
a customer come in. I didn't even look
Mm-hmm.
at him that way. We start having a conversation. Now I'm thinking, oh wow, he's a generally like. You feel
But
me?
that's
like,
you talking about a customer. That's
a random
Better for these
person.
better
It could
ones.
be anybody. It doesn't have to be a customer. But I didn't look at you in any way at first because I wasn't thinking like that. I'm not thinking with lust. But then we have a conversation. Now I'm like, okay, he seems like a general good guy. Now I'm attracted to you.
It makes you curious.
Yes.
Okay. No, I'm saying where it's like you're out, you see somebody, you get what I'm saying? Like
But in her defense,
in her, I see what she's saying. Okay,
People meet people at work and where
Yeah, in normal settings.
Facts.
I mean, she could be a sapiosexual, you know.
What?
Let's not do that.
Right,
Let's stay right
No,
here.
that's no.
Straight up.
What he said was a good thing.
Wait,
That's
can
not
you
good.
explain that to me?
I
What is
will.
that?
We will. You want to know what that is?
Yeah, what is
It means
that?
you're sexually attracted
to people
intelligence.
personality, intelligence in their minds and
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
That would make
Not
sense.
just
That's the
that.
word.
I'm
So
not
now you
just
know.
that, but yeah.
I
I
feel
ain't
as
gonna
though
put-
at the end of the day, if you could be attracted to somebody's mind, but if you don't feel some type of attraction, you're not gonna fucking be with them. So let's be real. So a nigga could be butt ass ugly, his heart could be pure as fuck. He could
I
be,
have thought a nigga was dead
No.
ugly, and because I started to be
Y'all need to
attracted
stop
to their
doing that.
mind,
Stop
because
messing with
I
niggas
started
that are
to be
ugly.
attracted to their mind.
I don't fuck
think
with
y'all-
the finest
Ugly
niggas,
niggas
but I'm
are
not
good.
gonna fuck with the butt ass ugly niggas that got old because he
There's
treats
I like
them
some
good.
ugly
girls that
niggas.
do that.
I'm not gonna do.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
not one of
okay.
them.
I'm gonna say this. To be honest,
Let him-
here.
Why? Because
a
he
lot
has
of
more
times-
money?
Here,
Like,
we all
Nothing
Nothing to
Yeah.
do with money.
Ladies, do y'all have unattractive friends? Be real.
Yes.
Thank
Cool.
you.
But if you had to describe your friend to someone else, you're gonna say she's cool. If I had,
No,
we look beyond.
that's a fact.
a-
That's
their
a
attraction.
fact.
Like, we don't see after a while if you're really starting to feel somebody. Sometimes we fall for people because of their personality.
No, that's
like
a
you said,
fact.
sapial,
Sexual.
sexual. So,
Yeah, man.
not
look-
to combat you. Not to combat you. I just
Now
want to
you're
let you know
sticking
that.
up for your
yes,
friend when
for
they're getting
you,
made fun of in the
here,
club. Like, come on now.
Oh,
For you,
I don't get.
for you, that may not be it. It don't work like that for you.
Yeah.
But for some others, we do stay around longer sometimes because the personality. I have a vibe. with this
Granted,
person.
yes,
You get what
yes,
I'm
yes.
saying?
Granted.
disclaimer.
Cause
The vibe be lit, but not for so long.
you hear
Yeah,
me?
it
Look,
may not- you may
look.
not maintain-
It's only but so long that
Right.
vibe. Cause you gonna be sipping one night. You be like, damn, this bitch ugly.
Yeah.
Look. Unless that sex,
Wow.
unless that
Wow.
sex is
That's
there
it,
and
man.
that lust
Go to the
builds.
comment section and type wow.
Look. I guarantee you, even if that vibe is there, even if that attraction is not there, she might give you some bomb ass head,
Mm.
and it may be like
We love
fuck,
that.
like
That's a lifelong tie.
damn, this whole got
Sexy
vibe.
with no vibe
You
is
feel
just
me?
as bad.
But at the end of the
That's
day,
the worst.
you
That's
like
a fact.
you could be cheating on her, but that's still your little shit.
Here, we find something to hold on to someone for.
But exactly,
There's
but,
a something.
there's
There's a
something.
key.
We got
That's
one more
why-
answer.
That's
We got one more answer. We
Alright,
gotta hear
yes,
from
sir.
Devon.
Well,
Let's hear
to
from
that.
Mr. Sapiosexual.
Hey, I mean, you gotta respect the
He be
sapiosexuals,
fucking
right?
Shreks and shit.
But yeah, so
Don't be
I'm gonna
this
say no,
be
they
this
don't. And the reason why I say like the women don't really care what one more time.
What
One more time.
do men care about what men think in regards to what men want in a woman?
But men want a woman.
In a woman.
Yeah, okay. And I think the easiest way to put this is like the more independent a woman is, the less she's going to care what a man wants. Because she's worried about herself.
Yeah.
You know one thing I will say about that?
No.
One thing I will say.
But look, I mean, it
one
makes
thing.
sense.
One thing I will say to follow up what
Yeah.
you were saying in that, and believe it or not, y'all may not agree with me in this, but just hear me out. I'm raising a daughter too, so straight up I'm gonna tell her, but I really don't think women should focus at all on what men want in a woman. I'm gonna tell you why.
And this
I'm
is
gonna tell you
from a
why.
man.
I'm
Interesting.
gonna tell you why. Tell you why. In today's society, and not even just today, it's been this way for a long time. Men with power have put women in general in such a position that we've yet to now that we're starting to see empowered women in their own element. And let's be real, nothing's more beautiful than a fully empowered, good head on her shoulders, strong woman. Like, let's be real. We know that looks better.
Nah.
I think that looks way better.
because
I think that looks way better than a woman in
agree.
distress.
Nah.
I think that looks way better than a woman in distress. Hear me out. I think that women that find themselves and live life freely through themselves and find their mates organically happen to have better, more fulfilling relationships than women that try to be what men want. I think anyone who tries to be what the opposite sex wants instead of being true to themselves will never truly be happy.
Hold on. The thing is, though, that's different from what the question is
No, I get what you're saying.
No,
I
he
said,
already
I
answered
literally
his
said, I answered the question. I literally said, to my point though,
On him.
I don't think women should focus too much on what men want because men go with the wind. Men will say we want this, and this,
And still do
right?
the
But then
opposite.
still go to the
don't
strip
really
club
want
and
that.
spend money on the complete opposite.
Yeah, man.
Am I wrong? We don't do that.
There's a lot of different men, man.
So why should a
Yeah,
woman
but
live
the
her life
general type-
based on our needs that we don't even go after?
The question is not saying live. It's knowing, understanding what a man wants. She could live her life how she wants to live her life. It's just, do you even care what your man wants?
If all women stopped caring what men want, would we stop
That's
pursuing
that's
them?
the society.
No, would we stop
I mean,
pursuing
we're
them?
living in
Y'all
that
wouldn't
right now.
just-
What are you talking
Would
about?
we stop
Y'all wouldn't
pursuing them?
just-
No,
We're
man.
living
It's
in it
just a
right
bigger
now.
So
challenge.
the answer is no, we wouldn't stop pursuing
Exactly, we're
them.
living
So
it.
they shouldn't focus on that.
And look at where we at now.
But it's like,
It's their fault.
Yeah.
I didn't
Is
say
it?
it was. I didn't say it was
Is
their
it?
fault. But
is it?
I don't want to get political.
No,
'cause
but
this,
is it? No,
this
but-
gonna get me political, so I'm gonna let this one ride out. But I'm gonna just say we've been giving women and maybe not us black men because we don't have the position of power in America, but maybe other countries we do, but in this country we don't. Cool, but at least in this country, I'll say this: women been getting shit for a long time. They can do the same job, get paid less.
that's a
But look.
That's not
Okay,
true?
so
Can I-
look. Wait.
That's
Okay.
not
That's a
true.
myth,
wait,
bro.
wait.
That's a
Look,
myth.
wait.
Yes, it's a myth.
Let me tell you.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Hold on. You want to know why it's a myth? It's because of your choice, that freedom of choice, and the position that you choose, and the jobs
about
you
to
choose.
wow y'all
Hold
right
on.
fucking now.
The job you
about to
choose.
wow y'all.
Women do
I
not
can't
choose.
wait.
I swear to God, watch.
Women do not. I don't want to say all women, but majority of women do not choose the harder jobs, the harder
Okay,
laboring
right,
jobs,
okay,
the
yeah,
harder laboring
okay.
job. Hold on. The harder laboring jobs like oil mining, building constructions, and all that is dominate. Those are paid high because those are you're risking your life every day.
Okay, exactly.
So when they talk about this wage gap, they do not take into account the type of jobs people are selecting and what they're doing. But when they go on and when they show
Can a nigga
studies,
be a bottle girl?
they have and niggas can't even be bottle girls and they be making bank.
Boy.
But other than that, when they have the research that shows women and men doing the same exact job, they're getting paid the same exact. And when they not getting paid the same exact, it's because they have kids, they take maternal leave, they work less hours, and when they do get to a certain point and they're ready to have kids, and when they're ready to have kids, they quit their jobs. So this wage gap that they keep on talking about is bullshit because they do not take in the variables of the other life decisions that people make. Men we're pushed to be providers, so we're tend to work longer hours, and this is proven and shown that we work 20 hours plus more hours than women on average in any specific field. So that wage gap thing is bullshit. It's because people aren't working the same exact hours and they're taking more time off. So I hear the wage gap and the women been taking crap. I believe that. There's a lot of things that women deserve and the abortion shit is bullshit and all that. But when it comes to that wage gap, that shit's been dispelled countless times over and over and over again. But people
shit to get off your chest.
No.
Yeah, look. But no,
hold on,
look.
that's cause we gotta stop.
Hey, man,
using
do you
the
want to
same
sit on the
shit.
couch, you know?
Eventually I'll get there. That's why I'm
But at the end of the day, as a woman, we don't want equality. We want equity. We want the same amount of pay, but we don't want to do the same jobs.
Exactly.
I'm being real as a woman and telling y'all that
mean,
we
wouldn't
don't want
anyone-
to do the same fucking
wouldn't
jobs, but we
anyone?
want to do the same. Well, we want the same amount of money. We'll do whatever we choose to do as entrepreneurs that make us that money. That's us. But we're not going to sit here and work the same jobs that they do. We're not gonna wake up 4 o'clock in the morning and go fucking pave the fucking road. We're not gonna fucking wake up and go harness and go do. We're not doing that.
But
We're not doing
some
that.
women do.
Y'all not,
And I'm not saying.
hey,
And I'm
Kodak,
not.
don't do that, bro.
They do.
Some
There
things-
are
I'm not saying no.
some
I'm
it's
not.
general.
I'm not.
But why does it have to be
You
general?
can't use the.
But-
you
well,
Where you can't use
If,
the,
but
the
if
10
one
women
does,
fucking doing it
if
in,
one
in
does
power
and she
as an
does it
example.
right,
Kodak, you
she
know
should
you
get
can't do
paid the
that.
same.
Bro,
I'm not saying they
we
don't.
agree that, but what we're saying is if you can't use the outlier to represent the entirety. You have you'll have the ones that do that will work the 80 hours.
And they will get paid.
Everything you're saying, I understand, but
And
I
they
need
get
you. I need
paid.
you to understand one other
And they
side
get
of this,
paid,
though.
though.
But I need you to understand.
They get the paid
Okay,
the
so what are you
same.
saying?
They don't, though.
They do, because they wouldn't be working this
If they work
fucking
the
job.
Same exact hours, doing the same exact
I'm
title,
telling
getting
you.
the same
All right,
pay.
can I just say one thing? I'm telling you, there are so many examples of people doing the exact
same work in the exact same field for lower pay, especially black women in corporate America. They could be seniors at a firm. I mean, in their company, and they're making less than their white counterparts, male counterparts, black male counterparts. This is facts. I hear what you're saying, and that's fine. But my only point of bringing that up was that I don't think women
Next question.
should focus so much
Next question.
on what men
And
want.
she barely got to
get it,
speak. She
but
barely
I
got to
feel
speak.
like-
Let her go.
I feel like
Let
it's
John
also
speak.
because like certain women in the corporate world or whatever, they don't get to move up the same way a man can.
is a fact.
They don't get
There's
to do a
research
lot
on that,
because
It's true.
we don't get the same respect as a man would. This
Just real quick.
It's not biased. It's
has-
just,
has
it's
the-
just
It's-
proven
it
fact,
could-
bro.
it could
What's
get-
proven fact?
Proven fact. It's been proven countless.
It's not.
I wish-
I think the data you're getting is from people who are
wanna go back
biased,
to that.
and
Oh,
you
no.
can bias data
No.
all day.
Okay.
Numbers can lie.
All right.
Numbers lie all the time, especially when it
You
comes to
got
black
it.
people.
You got it, bro. So don't believe the numbers.
I wanted to
I
discuss.
mean, I'm just telling you facts on that.
I just
Got
wanted
you.
to-
That's not
Here
facts
they
if
go.
you're taking lead, bro.
Before you continue with the, I wanted to just ask you guys based off the last question we just had, like just real quick, just yes or no answers. This will be really fast. Kodak, when you've been on a date with a woman before your wife or whatever,
You don't got to do that.
but yeah. So, have you ever gotten that? Has a woman ever asked you like, "What do you want?" Like in the early, like on a date, like
out the gate.
What?
Absolutely.
she has.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like she asked you like, "What do you want?"
Yeah, what do you want from this?
Okay. Cool.
And sometimes that scares
it
you
makes
off.
you just yeah.
Sometimes that can absolutely scare you off. It just depends on how the approach is. But
It makes
I've
you feel
definitely-
like it's serious already.
yeah, and it's like, yo, I don't even know you. Chill out. You feel me? But
Right.
yes, it's happened.
Yes.
And generally when that
Jake, go ahead.
happens, I start getting a little paranoid. Like,
Really?
what do they want? Oh my God! Like, did they scout me out? Did I fit all the check boxes that they need?
Wow.
Because I already know what I'm gonna do with my life. I know where I'm going with, and I you know what I'm saying. I already had that sense of yeah, like I already knew where I was. I knew who I was. So it's kind of like, dang, I don't know if this is what I want. Because I'd rather us come to this agreement or organically. I don't want to be like sought out and hunted. That's not what I want.
It's okay. Whose opinion matters more, your family's or your partner?
Ooh.
Okay, so that's perfect.
Whose opinions matter the
Most, yeah, your
family or your partner? I won't lie to you because of the simple fact that your family is gonna be around forever. Your partner, there's no guarantee in that.
And
Even though you're working on happiness and you're pursuing it, you're doing the best you can and it's going all great and dandy. Like if they don't, I go with the family.
So at what point do you feel like your partner matter? Or y'all married?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's your immediate family. But that's your immediate
When I have a kid,
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah.
that matters more to me than my family. I would leave my family if it was like some issues going on with my kid. That'd be me and my kid.
Alicia?
Me? Okay. I wouldn't just out the gate say my partner, but like
So y'all already know what she's going with.
Nah, but I have specifics. Like, I'm a type of person, I'm adopted. Like, I have specifics in my family that I fuck with, but I have specifics I don't. And it's like, see, none of that blood shit ties to me. So I don't value that. I just value if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If I have that love for you, I have that love with you. It's, at the end of the day, just because y'all blood does not mean that y'all have that connection, y'all have that vibe.
Yeah.
So it's like, as a partner, I'm choosing to be with you
tough.
for my life. I'm choosing you in my life.
Yeah.
Family, you're not choosing that.
Yeah.
So it's like, you kind of
Yeah.
matter more to me. You matter more to me because you're a choice. You're not just there.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel that.
I can feel that.
I'm definitely gonna say my partner, only because
Sheesh, what am I doing?
and there's, because like I chose my partner, like like she just said, she chose. You get to choose your partner, and your family, you're put into that. And one thing is, what's great about
to
family.
interject, if your family did not approve of your partner,
But for no reason.
what would you do?
So the thing is,
But
they
why?
didn't approve of
There's
my
No,
partner.
no, there's a scenario.
There's
Look,
always a reason.
scenario.
Granted, it's a reason, but you don't know the reason. But they're not
Scenario.
telling you the reason. They're just, oh, I
Even
don't
if
like
they
that
don't
person for
approve
you.
of them,
Yeah.
No, there's
Like,
something about them that
they just don't like.
I
You know, Jamaicans or
honestly,
Caribbean people.
I just rather take the risk on my own, because I have to learn life on
and
my
jeopardize the relationship with you.
But
and
you
your family.
you fucking with
Well, you
little.
know the thing is, how I see it is, your family. If they're really your family, they'll always be there, no matter what. Even if you don't agree with their
Of
opinion,
course, but the
you're
dynamics
always.
change.
Cause
Now you're never at grandma's house as often as you used to be.
hey man, I know
She
something.
doesn't mess with Felicia, bro.
Not grandma. No, I'm just playing though. That's funny as
I mean,
fuck.
I don't know what
That
thing is.
happens, bro.
It does.
And it does. And the thing is, though, man, like,
I'm gonna tell like,
I
sorry, bro. I'm gonna get another joint that you like.
Like,
I don't
so
know.
and the thing
Like,
is,
I'm
I'm not
not-
gonna. And the thing is, I'm gonna live my life how I want to live my life because they're not inside my body. They don't have my feelings. They don't have my emotions. None of that, man. Like, they don't even know how I think. Honestly, I think completely different than a lot of people in my family. So
what if you always
and
fucking be big
I
and
mean,
they don't
even
like
higher
it?
educated. I know I read more than them. I know I do more stuff. You know what I mean? So like, when it comes to it, I love my family. However, I believe in my intuition a lot more than any other person that I talk to.
okay, that's a fact. But
That's it.
okay,
I think family. I think it depends on like what kind of family you come from.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think if
Of
you,
course, yeah.
I think if if you value the opinions of your family, your mother, your father, the people that they speak highly into you, if you're in tune, if you have a strong relationship with those people, I think their input does matter, and they're gonna come from a place of trying to protect you, especially if they've invested a lot into you.
Yeah.
They're trying to protect you, so
Yeah.
they might see shit that you don't see. You looking at the the ass, you looking at some other shit. They're not looking at that at all.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, they're not looking at that at all. They're looking at the whole person that you presented and brought to them, and they're telling you, this girl gonna hurt you, or this girl is not good for you, or da 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 da. And I'll tell you right now, throughout my life, every time I was, not open about a relationship, or every time I brought someone to my family that wasn't it, at least to them, I dealt with some form of pain, heartache,
Oh, wow.
crazy shit. You right, but you right.
Oh man, like,
You-
I don't go through that.
No, you're right. But my point is that the ones that they did like, or the ones that they did grow to like, ended up treating me a lot better than the ones that. And at the time, I'm not saying they're always right, because there were times where they weren't right too, where I went with my intuition. I think you'll know. When you're in tune with you, I think you'll know which times are which. Cause like if I bring someone to my family and based off of everything I know about them, this person checks all the boxes, and then they feel some type of way about that person for no reason. Now my intuition is gonna tell me, like you brought up, that intuition, that intuition is gonna tell me, why are you acting different when they're doing everything. It could be a different factor. It could be race, it could be age, it could be background, it could be whose family they're from. Now they're bringing in shit that's their problem into my relationship, where that's not a disqualifier for me. Whereas if they don't like this person, because in their spirit they feel like this person's either a gold digger, or this person's out for some other reason, in it for some other reason, and I don't listen and I get got, I gotta take all the I told you so's right on the chin. So
Thanksgiving dinner.
yeah, and so that's all it is. And you said some real shit. You said if they're your family,
though, cuz.
yeah,
Love you, cuz.
yeah.
We're gonna show that love.
I told you.
Yeah.
I told you, Chris.
Welcome back. They always hit you
So, with me, you guys.
Yeah, you go.
With me, let me tell y'all, I don't give a fuck what my family got to say, because at the end of the day, y'all not fucking that person. Y'all not going.
That's it?
No, look. Y'all not fucking that person. They not sitting here. No, look. They're not fucking that person. They're not sitting here.
Not.
They're not fucking that
Oh,
person.
no.
They're not sitting here going through their everyday life with this person. They're not. They don't know what me and this person have going on. Granted, just like you said, family gonna always be there. Regardless, if they're really family, if they really fuck with you, if that's your blood, how they say they is, they gonna always be there. And at the end of the day, it's up to you to make the decisions for yourself. If this person fuels my soul, I'm going to be with that person. you just like he said, you could sit here and be with this person and they not like them for XYZ. And I'm supposed to not like this person because of what their opinion is. This person checks all my boxes. So fuck what you hollering about.
Well,
Like,
I've had them not like them, and I've had them like them, and I like them when they like them more. And I'm gonna be
Of
honest
course.
with you. Beyond that, I need a babysitter, so
yeah, of
I
course.
need
At
grandma
the
to
end
like.
of the day,
like
no, my family.
Grandma to
Look.
like you.
I'm gonna be blood raw right now. I'm gonna be blood raw right
It
now.
works out for the betterment
Look,
of the family.
Grammy, look,
If
how
the
you-
whole family.
Let her say what she about to say. She
I'm
about
about,
to, she
look,
about,
I'm
she about to
about to
spit.
be blood raw right now. My family really don't care for my baby daddy, but at the end of the day, they gonna sit here and they gonna watch my.
great.
They gonna sit here and they gonna watch.
The kids are different. They're their
they
own
gonna watch-
person.
They're
I was just gonna say that.
They're gonna watch my daughter.
Nana don't give a fuck.
She
about
don't.
that.
Yeah,
that child is their own person.
But that's my own
Yeah.
point. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
It does. That's when you differentiate the person.
There's a separation.
It's
But not all
exactly.
family looks at it like that.
They
Correct.
don't.
But
They
they're
don't.
more
But
willing.
that's
They like
but
the
that's
person.
when you're
Yes,
that's
they
when
are.
but that's when you're mature and you separate the two.
But that's on your
But
family.
that's when you have support. But that's when you have mature people to deal with. At the end of the day, that's when you need to sit here and understand your partner, who you're with, the family that you're going into. This is where you need to pick and see red flags. You don't sit here and pick people that you can't fucking mate with and be comfortable with.
You're right.
Yeah, like like simple shit, simple fucking shit, and people don't pay attention to that.
Yeah, that's facts.
People do not pay attention to that, and it's simple shit. Like even
I wouldn't.
when you boom, little shit like biting the fucking straw on when you go out to eat. That's nasty as fuck.
Wait.
But look,
See,
but no,
wait.
that's
Wait.
simple.
That's
But
disgusting.
look,
That's
look.
a deal breaker.
No, I'm not saying it is, but people.
What if
but
they got
people,
teeth problems? Like it just hurt.
Or
Like
like-
they.
You got no,
y'all
y'all.
ever seen the butterfly effect?
Y'all little,
With,
yeah, no,
y'all
but
ever
you
seen
get,
that movie,
you
Butterfly
get what I'm
Effect?
saying. It's little shit that you will see to you yourself early on that you'll probably look over, and then you'll sit here looking over, and then now you sitting here looking at this person like, why the fuck am I even with you?
Because they bite a straw.
Stuck on the
She
straw.
used the example.
I used an example.
Here's the thing. Here's why I asked y'all if y'all seen the butterfly effect. Are y'all familiar with the movie? Forget the
saying
movie for a
it's not
second.
literal.
Forget the movie for a second. The butterfly effect is where they say that like a butterfly flapping its wings, right? The force of a butterfly flapping its wings, as that force does the circumference of the earth, it creates tidal waves. They're saying any small action, with enough time and enough persistence, can have extremely
Effect.
large ramifications. Believe it or not, what she's trying to explain to you is hella deep. She's not saying biting the straw is the issue, right? But when you're dealing with an ain't shit nigga and they don't do this, they don't do that, they don't do this, they know they're supposed to do that, they don't do this. One day you're gonna be out to dinner, that nigga gonna bite the straw, and you gonna snap. And it's not because of the straw. It ain't because of the straw. It's because of everything before the straw. That's why they said straw broke the camel's back. It's everything right before that,
Yeah, I'm
and now
not-
you unreasonable because you snapped on this nigga for no reason. Bullshit. You kept all those reasons in.
Why'd you do that? Why didn't you?
Why did you not communicate? Maybe you did communicate them, but they.
No, I don't know about all that, bro. Nobody that does that out of nowhere express.
No, but-
That's because
And
you
don't
chose
express.
to bottle. You chose to
Yeah,
bottle.
nah.
You chose to ignore.
You
think-
don't know
Yeah.
how much people sit
Communicate
here.
with me.
They
Here.
Communicate.
Y'all
with me.
can
real
say
talk,
that.
real
Y'all
talk.
can
Here's
say
the
that.
thing. In that communication piece, you're choosing peace because you're like, all right.
Yeah.
I don't have to choose.
No.
I don't have to fight this battle right now.
Yeah.
No, but
you
also,
ignore that straw.
I'm
line.
not. I'm not even saying even in that because I'm more of a particular type of person. Like if something bothers me right there, I'm like, you ain't gonna lie, like I ain't really like how you do that. But people are a type of person they gonna keep on doing shit until you really snap.
Because if you let it slide the first time, then
I
you keep
didn't let it
doing
slide the first time. I spoke
I'm
on
saying,
it.
I'm on your side.
Yeah. No, I'm saying,
But
but
your
yeah,
side.
here, like, so like, I think I used this analogy before. Like, think about it. When we were kids, remember when your guardian was washing the plate,
Yeah.
and you went and
You
you
added
got
the
done
plate?
eating, and you kind of like,
eh.
can I
you
put it
did
in
it
the
the slow way.
sink?
Yeah.
The first time they did it, the first time they allowed you to do it, You did it again. You kept doing it. That person
I
who
still
kept
did that-
chewing
do that
on
with
that
my
straw,
auntie.
they didn't even know that they was bothering you.
Mm-hmm.
But to you, that was your red flag, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe, and then to her point, maybe that chewing on the straw, they chew on everything, and now they do wild shit. It's a nervous tick. Maybe it's a deeper meaning behind that chewing.
Like
you
you
know?
Probably
said,
got
the straw.
anxiety.
Y'all
That
do know.
broke the
Y'all
good
do know.
majority of
Peop,
them-
yeah, y'all
it's
do know
because
people
of anxiety.
communicate things that they don't like,
Yeah.
and their partners ignore them. Right? Y'all do know that, right?
Yeah.
There's people that literally say, and I used to be guilty of this. I used to have an issue where I'd forget to take the trash out. Right?
Okay.
That sounds so simple, right?
Man, you spoke
Yo,
up.
fam,
me.
fam, it got so bad. It got so bad when I finally got really like shamed for it and cussed out for it, bro. I stay on top of that shit. Now it sounds crazy, but like when
How
I
bad
know,
was it? Hey, describe it for me.
you don't understand.
it's
You
like-
laughing,
Was it- no, no,
you
no,
laughing,
no,
dog.
no,
But
no,
if
no,
it
no,
come on
listen,
Wednesday
we
and
talking
don't come
about
back up
garbage.
until
Listen.
Sunday,
That trash
Trash
stink.
build
No,
up.
that shit
Like,
gonna
and now I'm
stink.
pissed.
Here, one mic.
The garbage 101, was it weird to the point where like you tied it up and you left it in the garbage and you had another garbage bag hanging from something?
No.
Was it
no, you
bad
understand.
like that?
I have kids. I got multiple things going on, so it's not like single people garbage. You understand? Like that shit's big. And when you fucking don't bring it out and you forget, that shit stink. Or even if you put it out after, let's say you put it out after and
Your
it's
trash
just
is
out,
big
right?
up.
It's just the fact that now it's there for X amount of days more,
reminder.
and it's only there because
You
we
forgot to put
trusted
it.
you to do it. And you ain't fucking do it, so it's not even about the trash, my nigga.
It's
It's
inconvenience
like yo, we
it
trusted
creates.
you to do one thing.
And you
You
didn't
can't
do
do it. The dishes is good. This is good. All the shit I'm supposed to do is good. We asked you to do one thing, my nigga, and you can't do that
And
shit.
now we gotta walk around
And
this thing.
once you understand it on that level, you see it differently, bro.
That's a
and
fact.
you start feeling like you're the letdown when you fuck that up. And once I kind of took ownership of that shit, bro, every time I fuck that up, I feel terrible. Nigga, I try to find ways
that
to
is
make
a
it
bad
up,
feeling.
bro.
When you know it's your fault.
And it's only because you tired or something. You got an excuse, right?
I'm
You got an
tired.
excuse, but it's like,
true, though.
Counting
nigga,
on
they
you.
was counting on you, dog.
But it's deeper than that.
Yeah.
We on the same page.
Let him get it. Get out.
Oh,
Hey, let the man do his question, dog. Let the man do his question.
Fake.
All y'all on me right now.
They want to share.
All right, so the question.
Ooh, I'm happy now. Green tea
Ready?
shots.
Listen, how long does it take for a man to know if he wants to marry his girlfriend?
Right away.
What? Hell no.
All right. So I believe in courtship, and yeah, like you have to figure out that person that you really want to be with, and make sure that they are able to fulfill the roles in your life to the best of their ability. I think, honestly, like the longest like an engagement should be, bro, like 3 years max, man.
Oh man.
Like max.
But the question.
But it can be between.
The question,
But it,
man. Let me
the
repeat
question
the
is
question
why?
one more
No.
time,
That's too
bro.
long.
What?
That's
How
not the
long
question.
does it take for a man
To know.
if he wants to marry his girlfriend?
Your opinion.
oh, how long?
Yeah.
Does he know
Like,
like the
time-wise?
idea or the
No,
actually?
like, oh, I want to marry this girl.
Like think of it in the way
You're
of,
dating somebody.
You're dating. You're in a relationship and you feel like, damn, this is the one.
Yeah. How long?
When does that happen for you?
Man, for me right now, I gotta base it off of me, you know, because I'm 26. So I'm thinking, all right, if I'm 26 at this time, I'm gonna say about like, I'd say within a year, I would know. Within a year, for sure. I would know, like, I'll be like, okay, we went through all 4 seasons, and I know I have asked a good amount of questions. We spend enough time with each other to know, yeah, okay, I could see myself marrying this person. But the actual engagement might go on for another year, maybe 2. You know, but yeah, about a year.
Yeah.
You had to double check.
Yeah. Had to make sure he was answering the right question.
For me, my answer would be this. It's simple. I would
like you're gonna
find
say what I'm
out
gonna
to
say.
know that answer when I'm around the family, right? And
So you
around
gotta
the
like the family?
no. And
Back to
around,
this family thing.
No, listen. And around the friends, you know, like if I can be myself at the same time, and they like that, then it's gonna work dynamically.
So you want to be accepted.
Yes,
Full
for
around.
sure.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
I'm like, I love, like, I'm a people person. I'm sociable. Like, I have, charisma and everything. So it's like, I love people. I love to talk. So like, I want the friends to like me,
Yeah.
and I want to like the friends.
But what if what if you find that one person where you really like vibing with, we clicking good, but her friend, it's
And you're
not
not accepted.
it's just
don't
one
know.
or two friends
I
that
never
just
had-
like,
You just wouldn't marry
but it's
them?
just like
I never
but
had
then it's
that.
like it's not their opinion that matters. So it's like, why is that like a kind of like not necessarily a deal breaker, but why is that so important to you?
Because maybe
Yeah.
their opinion
Well-
does matter to him.
But if I'm fucking with somebody heavy,
But
we
that's
vibe
you.
comfortably.
I get it, cause it's
Yeah.
like I get it though. At your people crib, I hate it here.
I'm not
like,
even talking. I'm talking about
like-
not even your people. You saying you want to
Even
be accepted by your
friends, though.
friends, though, but like that's not your friend's
People,
position.
friends.
too.
But that's
But those are
still-
people you're gonna
Yeah.
be
Okay,
involved
but
with for the
they're
rest of
not
her
the people-
life.
Like, just
Okay, but
imagine.
they're not-
this is
Those
what
are
I
gonna be the
imagine.
wedding
This is,
guests
like,
anyway.
To me, to
Those,
myself-
yes. What he just said is
I get
correct.
what Gary's
No,
saying
listen,
too,
to
though.
Okay.
myself, as me as a person, right? Everyone has their own motives,
Yes.
and wants and desires, and what they want in a relationship. Me, my whole dream is for, like, I always want the girl that I want to be with, family, to love me just as much as they love their own daughter. What? Ain't nothing like. What you mean? Like the
Like,
dad
as
really
you're
love,
in,
like the
you're
dad.
in.
Yeah, the dad fuck with me.
That.
Like what?
Dad, like,
You know
let's
what
go
I'm
to the
saying?
heat game.
Boom.
Yeah,
Then that
like-
swings back to being anxious.
That's what I'm saying.
Because now, if I'm around people who don't like me or don't accept me, and they're your family or friends, then like, how am I gonna feel? I'm a person, right? You want people to like you.
Yeah.
If you're around these people, yeah, you're saying it shouldn't matter.
I'm not
but
saying it
listen,
shouldn't.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm not saying it shouldn't. I'm just saying
But-
it shouldn't
shouldn't
be
hold that much
it
weight.
shouldn't be a it factor. Cause look, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna always
Talk in
be
front of the mic, yeah.
I'm gonna always be blood raw.
Mm-hmm.
My in-laws don't really give a fuck about me like that. Like, they care about me, they'll do for me. But to sit here and say, like, they'll call me, check up on me, you feel me, or like, they'll hold conversations. They'll talk to me and everything. But to say, like, we're the best of friends, we're not.
All right, so
You feel
y'all
me?
at a cookout.
We're
He walks away from you.
Look, we're cordial,
Oh, you gotta look-
but it's about respect. At the end of the day, nobody's talking about respect. You get what I'm saying?
I get what
It's
you're
about
saying.
respect. It's not. You're not saying.
Let's say they
I
don't
don't want.
respect you.
That's different. I wouldn't be with somebody who can't even differentiate like and respect. You get what I'm
All
saying?
right, cool. So they don't like you. Now let's take it one step further. They don't respect you. Then what?
I wouldn't be with that person. That's what I'm saying. But
So
I would know that from
becomes
the. I
a deal
would
breaker
know
with
that.
the person that you love.
But I would know that from how long? I would know that from the beginning, though, because that's the part of dating, meeting your families, interacting with them. No,
I get you.
okay, so
So
it
you'll
should.
break up with that
that-
person because of their family not liking you.
It would be more to
Or
it than that.
respect.
It would be
Them
more.
not
It
respecting
would be it would be more to it. I don't feel comfortable. You don't give me that moment of comfortability. I can't sit here and I can't go to your family's house and sit down with you going outside and and feel
Leaving you
comfortable.
alone. Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's a moment of comfortability. You can't give me that, even when you're not around with your family.
So for you, that respect,
It holds
for
weight.
you, it's respect.
Yeah, it's respect.
For Gary, it's like you want to be likable to this family, right? So both y'all have y'all
Mm-hmm.
things. You should go.
It's a level of comfortability.
That's what I'm saying.
comfort.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like is comfort to you. Respect is
Yeah,
comfort.
because it's like it's more so in the sense of like, okay, even if you like me, okay, yeah, this person could hold weight with you. They're this person. Yeah, but
It's like work. It's like
it's like
I don't need y'all niggas to like me, but y'all not gonna try me out here.
exactly, and it's like
it's gonna be a good working environment. We gonna
you
be
know
cool.
that
Straight up.
your son or your daughter deals with me a certain way, so off of that, I'm going to respect you. I don't know you. I don't personally like you for whatever reasons I may have, but because you're dealing with my person, I'm going to respect you. You get what I'm saying?
Solid.
And that's how I would always
That's
treat
solid.
my person.
And I get Gary's point, but
I get his point
hold
as
on,
well.
Hold on. Gary's
So
point
like I
is
said,
more so.
both
Hold on.
y'all have-
Gary's point is more so. Gary's point is more so of like something he can control. Because for them to treat you like family, you have to kind of come on to them like that, like give off that energy where they treat you like family.
But that's if they already
and
don't
the-
have an opinion of you.
Yeah, and then the respect factor on your part is more so like, oh, this is my kid's girl, and this is who we're gonna
But that's
respect. You know,
that's
this
also
is who
when
we
it
chose.
comes with,
Well,
like I said, already up front,
okay.
liking
Yeah.
the person
Yeah.
or no, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's when that respect falls in, because if I don't like you without knowing you or even wanting to know you, then it doesn't.
I just feel like, no offense, but like none of that really has to do with if you really want to marry a person. Like, I just feel as if like I get the whole like, want to be added into the family, but that could happen within 3 months. That could happen within like a certain amount of time. That doesn't mean you want to marry the person. Again, that goes back to the whole family thing we were talking about. I feel like it's
That question is
No, but so
Here's the
how
thing,
long?
it's
So
a
how long
personal
does
question.
but
I get that. I get
The
that.
question was, how long do you feel like you can marry your partner though?
no. It's not a time thing. It's a feeling.
Yeah.
That's me. It's my feeling that to know that the family and the friends embrace me and everything is just
Then you
like,
can see forever.
yeah, like what is marriage? Till death, nigga. When you know your family and they ain't gonna like me?
Yeah.
Nah, this ain't gonna work. I'm out.
And for you,
What do you
it's
mean?
respect.
Yeah, but I mean,
But
like
that goes
it's
hand
no
in hand, like-
yeah, it's no
I feel
it's no
like-
I
time.
gotta say respect. That's given, bro.
But I feel like it should just like it should all just be about
Let's direct it to what. When do you feel?
yeah, okay. I feel like it should all be about like our communication level at that point. That's when it comes to like if we're able to get down to rock bottom, like we're arguing or whatever, but it's able to get back to like we should have a like I don't know how to explain it, but we should have a communication level to where any fight we get in, it's not a fight to where it feels like we're about to break up. It's
Where it's
literally
toxic.
Oh, just a
it should
conversation.
always just be like a
for y'all,
like we shouldn't
Not to
fight. I
interject,
feel like
how
we
many-
shouldn't
How many
fight.
boyfriends have you had?
Like boyfriends, like
Come on now.
Uh-oh.
Real relationships with
We're
them.
going down that
I
road.
would say two.
Two,
Like, I would
and,
say
and
two.
both of them you've been just arguing, not figuring out the way you wanted to. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. I would say I've argued. But that was on a I'm young type shit.
Yeah.
Like that's on some like
Still not young.
so it's like I get that. No, but I'm still young, but it's like I had to grow. I'm not gonna lie, I was the problem.
That's cool that you knew that. It's great
so-
accountability.
When did you know?
I think the can you read the question? I want to make sure I phrase it in that aspect. Yeah.
Again, for the 88th time.
I mean, we don't talk.
How
about a
long
lot of
does
shit.
it take for a man to know if he wants to marry his girlfriend?
Got it. Okay.
How long does it take? For you. For you.
However long it takes for you to feel that sense of security with your particular partner. Security comes from a lot of different realms. It comes from overcoming obstacles. It comes from knowing they'll still be there when financial times are rough. It comes from being able to be in that particular person's space, but being able to be in that particular person's space without, when they're home in their own element. Because sometimes people put on a face every time you see them. So now you got to see when that face comes off to see if you still like what's underneath that
Or like
face.
living with him?
All of those factors come into play. Now, many of these things can happen quickly.
That might be the one too.
Many of these factors can take years. All I'm going to say is however long it takes for you to find somebody that you know that if you're with this particular person, they're really with you, then I think that's how long it takes a man for them to figure out whether or not they want to marry somebody. And then I'm gonna give you a side note. There's two ways you look at it. Marriage is always a risk. Marriage is always a risk. I'll say a wise man told me, and this is messed up, but it's also facts. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Wise man told me, if you're a man of valor, if you're trying to build something up, trying to be somebody, marry someone that loves you more than you love them. Now you can you can date people that you.
I've tried that and
Marry
it's
someone that loves you more than you love
it's
them.
too much. I feel like it's too
Sometimes.
much.
What?
To be honest, like.
What do you mean by
sometimes
that?
Yeah, one more
do you
time, man. I'm
mean
trying
by
to get
that,
my
though?
mind around
Crazy.
that.
Still needs to be compatibility. There still needs to be compatibility. I've done both. in my life. Here's the best is when you both are equally. That's the best. The best when you both grow into love. I'll tell you right now. Before I was here, I thought I was here several times. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I thought I arrived before I arrived. The GPS still said 20 minutes, but I thought I was here already because the place had the same name.
Well,
You feel me? The place still had the same name, but it was the wrong address. You get what I'm saying? So
A real
all I'm
man
gonna
difference.
say is that in those particular instances, I was the person that was more excited about this than maybe the other person, or they were the person that was more excited. Now my situation is we've both gone through so much and realized that when the chips fell, the people that were standing with us the most were each other. We came to that realization that you got to understand something. Love only starts off as a feeling. For you to get to marriage, it is a decision, a daily decision. It's something you have to dedicate to. It's something you have to grow through. It's something you have to constantly build. It isn't something that you take lightly. It's something that you're not gonna want to do some days. It's something that you're not gonna feel. It's not gonna be hype all the time. It's not gonna be upbeat all the time.
Sucks.
Like, but no, it sounds like it sucks. Listen. It sounds like it sucks. It sounds like it sucks until you really have it. Because when two people decide to make those decisions and move in that way, bro, I'm gonna tell you something. Sometimes you ain't gonna love yourself, but they gonna love you so much that you get yourself back. And if you ain't with a partner that can do that for you,
poetic.
then you messing it up. And that's what it is. Sometimes you gonna forget who you are, but that person who love you gonna remind you, and that's how you gonna
Hey,
stay
you know
grounded.
what? You're right, man. Those words sound so amazing, but in reality, though,
Yeah, like
you gotta
I
face
just
that
not
every
like that.
No, you gotta choose the right person,
every day.
though.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, hey,
I'm not gonna discredit
You wanna
him
know one of
at
the things that
all.
helped me?
No,
Hey,
no,
time out.
no,
Y'all wanna know one of the things that helped me? No, I'll keep it buck. I'll keep it buck.
Right.
If this is something that's of value to y'all, I'll share it with you.
ahead, go ahead.
Off rip, one of the reasons why I married the person I married, right, is because so many things that I'm weak at, they're incredibly strong.
Oh, that makes sense.
No,
Yeah.
so I chose somebody in my life where I suck at this, and this.
I know his wife.
I suck at this, and this.
Yeah.
And she's the shit at this, and this.
You'll be there.
So now I'm like, yo, I don't even have to think about these aspects of my life. They're so well taken care of. I can just lock in on the shit I'm good at and maximize. Now, where I would have had to spend time focusing on this, figuring this shit out, struggling here, figuring this all out, I don't even got to think about it. And guess what? In return, I give her that.
So look,
But
your
that's-
marriage is a business model.
It better be
That's
for
what it
everybody
is.
But
involved.
that's what
if
I
you
was
married
saying.
for love, you a fool.
hell yeah.
But
You
look-
married for love, you a fool.
Look,
You
I
can
will
fuck
get
for love.
But look.
You can fuck for love. You can date for love. If you married for
But
love,
look,
you a goddamn
wasn't
fool.
I
It's
saying
all
that
love
though?
for me.
Didn't I say that? I said that, right?
Watch
Catch
me.
hella L's.
Watch
You
me.
gonna catch
I
hella
said that.
L's.
Watch me.
You gonna catch
I
hella
said that.
L's, bro.
Look. You
Watch
could
me.
You gonna be Will
love some
Smith.
person.
Watch
Look, you gonna be a Will fucking
Keep
Smith.
laughing. Watch me.
Y'all think Will Smith wants to be like that? Nigga's
Thank
trapped.
you.
Nigga.
He's-
Yes, trapped.
I'm about
That
to
nigga
say
knows
that.
He's hurting because he sat here and
Yo,
picked
shout
love
out- shout
over
out to
over
that man.
support and
I know, right?
and motive and
Kinda
motivation
got
and
things.
actual
He
support.
could've
Like
used his own slap.
I bet
Yeah.
he could have did his own work.
You're
No,
not that
but
dead.
Gary, I was there too, bro. I hear you, bro. Don't think for a second you sound whack or anything like that.
No. What?
Nah.
Hold on.
Damn.
It's
just,
love
hey, wait a
only.
minute, we just brought
said it's
something
love
up here.
only.
I'm back. It is for me.
Whoa.
I'm speaking for me.
I love it.
Whoa.
Business, man. Okay, I'll support your business. I'll
Yeah.
invest.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not looking for another person to fulfill what I'm lacking in. No, not me. Sorry.
But okay, so you don't. So you don't. So you don't.
Not,
Okay.
I'm not losing ever though.
Look. I'm not. Okay.
Okay.
So that's that alpha male.
That's real.
That's what
Look.
I'm saying.
So look. However.
You have an alpha female. Semi. I would say semi.
Y'all balance.
You know me well enough to know what category I'm in. But let's just put it this way. I think there's nothing more alpha than knowing what you're not good at and not putting yourself in a bad situation.
Nice facts.
So for me, I don't. There's things that she does that I can also do,
Mm-hmm.
right? but I just said they're what I'm weakest at.
Right.
You understand? Like I may be better than 90% of other people at it, but me, whatever you think I'm good at doing this, I'm way better doing that. You understand? Now, when I found somebody that's way better doing this, almost equal to doing this that I am to doing that, I said, oh no, you got that, man. I'm wasting my time. You handle this. And it's not just domestic things. You understand? It's not just, it could be money management. It could be budgeting. It could be creative. It could be, this is someone who does, creates, designing and these types of things. These are things that are in my realm of expertise. These are things that I can do. She does it better.
But that's what.
And that attracted me. You understand? Having conversations with her, having conversations with her, seeing that her mind was on some better empowerment, better shit for her, that was exciting to me. Because when I was dealing with other people, they were more focused on my pockets, not on their progress.
But
and that's what she on. Go ahead.
But that's what goes into knowing your partner, knowing who you're with, knowing their love language, knowing why you're dealing with this person and what they have to offer.
No, but it wasn't like that when it started out. We went through a very rocky relationship. Now, understand, here's the other side part. I met her when I was like 20, in my like mid 20s, right? And so she had to deal with me growing as a person, not knowing what the fuck I wanted. So because she had to deal with that, bruh, she dealt with some shit. Like a whole lot of shit. So for her to deal with all the shit that she dealt with and still be here, that was another thing too. But now it goes back to you talking about business decision, my nigga. Like, let me tell you, dog, there's definitely love. But if you ain't thinking about being with somebody that's gonna be there to help build you up and cover those bases, understand they're gonna eventually meet somebody that's gonna do that for them, and you're gonna be ass out.
I understand that, but my whole thing is my motives and my intentions
is love.
That's pure. Anything after that is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna hold it down. Of course, she has to have.
Bro, start with
P.O.P. holding it down.
Do you feel like that was its sole foundation?
It was absolutely founded on love at first. Absolutely.
Okay.
But love isn't enough.
No, okay. But no,
for me to get to marriage,
that's
love
facts.
isn't enough.
Okay. And
I'll never just marry a chick because I love her. That's crazy to me.
No.
The love is fleeting, bro.
No, but
I'm not gonna love her in 2 years. I'm not gonna love her no more.
That's deflating. Like that's not
Are you joking?
that's not gonna hold it. That's never just enough.
I used to love.
I just don't love anybody.
Huh?
But
Everybody
that's how
says
it's
that.
coming off.
Everybody says that.
But you
But
love
that's-
more than one person, though, right? You
Yeah.
love more than one
Have you ever
person,
loved
though,
more
right?
than one
Person at
person?
one time.
What happens when
Of
they both in the
course.
same room?
So
Come on, man. Shuffling and ruffling for 80
Last
minutes.
question.
Because y'all was talking for 80
This
minutes.
the lightning round. This is 10 minutes left. And that's
Say less.
Oh, no.
We'll give you that 8, Kodak. We got you.
My bad.
When do you know it's over in your relationship?
Ooh, that's good.
Oh,
You talk first.
We'll go clockwise.
Read it one more
We'll go
time.
clockwise.
When do you know it's over in your relationship? I don't know.
I said relationship.
I'll tell you. You
I
toxic.
don't know. I don't know.
I'll tell you, man. Go ahead.
yeah, I would love to hear the ladies
Go
first.
ahead, Alicia.
What?
She said she don't know. She
I wouldn't
toxic.
say I don't know, but like
You just go with the flow.
I'm a stayer. I'm a person who stays.
Yeah.
I don't.
Cheat
I
one
don't-
time, 3 times, 5 times. I'm
It's
staying.
not the cheating. It's not like I'm gonna go move to somebody else, but it's like I won't be that person to let go because I have so much hope for this. Because if I choose a partner, for real though, it's a bad quality I have. I know that, and I'm aware of that, and I'm working on that. But I do hold on to my relationships.
Bitch. Alright, so me personally, when I feel like it's just the end, when I've mentally checked out. Like, we could be physically here, we could still be fucking, we could still be doing everything, but once I emotionally, mentally check out from you, like, I don't see nothing, because it's like you're steady doing something that I told you I don't like. You haven't corrected the same problem that I've been mentioning for however long.
Now you're telling me
And now
about that straw.
You got it.
Tight,
Like
man.
that. It's that. You feel me? It's only so much a person's gonna deal with. So if I'm going to deal with somebody for however long, it's because it's just history at this point. It's not because I care about you anymore. It's because damn, I don't want to sit here and start over with somebody else. Let's be real. Nobody wants that talking stage. Nobody wants to sit here and start over with anybody. Nobody wants to sit here and learn somebody else.
So, what's your
color.
favorite color?
Yeah, like that
What's
shit is.
the-
Look, what's your favorite color? You a virgin? Like, come on now, like let's like that shit is.
Oh, you an Aries? Yes, nigga.
Yeah, like it's played out. Once you with somebody, let's be real. You want to be with that person because you've already learned them. You already know their fucked up ways. You've already comfortability goes back into that. You get what I'm saying? So it's like it's not necessarily because you love that person anymore. It's because you're comfortable. It's I feel at home.
Fuck your ish.
I feel at home. This is where I like. You feel me? This is where I made home. So it's like at this point, I don't want to sit here and have to leave, pack up, go to a hotel, and have to sit here and figure out where my next home is. You get what I'm saying?
Home ain't all that, but I love it here.
Yeah, like I love it here. I want to be here, but it's like at what point do we sit here and say fuck history?
So when you've mentally checked out.
It's when you mentally check out. It's not necessarily a date. It's not necessarily. It's when you mentally check out and say fuck you. I don't care what you do. You
Yeah,
could
I'm
sit here and
phased.
you could do whatever the fuck you want. I'm still finna be here.
When they out late,
It's when you're sick.
Aw.
It's when you sick and tired and you
gonna make me cry.
physically can't be around a person where everything they do bothers you. That's when you know that person can't be around. Like that's when you're completely done. Cause when you're physically and mentally checked out. But once you mentally checked out, that's it. You don't give a fuck about nobody.
Whew, I got a few. When you know it's over. The super obvious one is that whenever your disrespect crosses the border into abuse, it's over. I don't tolerate abuse, whether it's financial abuse, physical abuse, any aspect of that. I feel like if you're in that space, you're a fucking idiot to stay there, because life is way better than this. Period. On God, what are you doing? Stop. But for me, now that's in general, but for me, I know it's over when whoever I'm with isn't living their life towards progression. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm about to get into this. I might be on this movie one day. I might be doing this with this person. I'm shooting this model. I'm dealing with all these types of things. If when I come home, the person I'm with is on some blocking my progress, that automatically because when you live in your purpose and you know you live in your purpose, the person you with's gonna move with your purpose. If they're not helping you move with your person, that's not the person you're supposed to be with. And you gonna cheat on that person, you gonna do all kinds of shit to that person, you gonna be doing all these evil things, wrong things to this person, but really you're only doing it to this person because you were too chicken to just get rid of that person. That was not your person. You know it's not your person. That's why you're looking at all these other people.
But that's what I said when it goes to like when that person doesn't fuel your fucking fire. Like if
Yeah.
that person isn't for you,
Can't.
why are they
It's over.
around you?
It's over before you know it's over. And
You know
they
it.
can change it.
You
But
know it,
wait.
though.
They can change it. They can switch up. Sometimes there's people, I'll tell you right now, there's people that at first they may not be with it. They learn a little bit. They get more into it. Now they start to see what you're doing. They see that you're taking it seriously. Now they start backing you. And now it's like, all right, good. You ain't in my way no more.
And let's be real, some people are used to dating bums. So when they get with somebody that's ambitious and on their shit, it's like why you always gotta go out? Why you always gotta work? Why you always gotta? It's like yo,
Look, so
this is how I make my
understand
money.
the
No, that's look, but that's just like how me and my recent ex was like. I literally stopped going to work because he didn't like the fact that I was always out working, and I fucked up my money because I'm sitting here worried about what your opinion was. How
Insecurity.
yeah, exactly. Like how does that work? Like I'm steady making
You
my
getting the
money.
bag?
I
you
work,
get the bag.
but and
But
that's how it's
some
supposed.
niggas-
And that's how it's
but
supposed
some
to be.
guys
But some
don't
guys don't
how
like
you
that.
get the bag, though.
Like
you gotta
I don't.
be respectful.
One mic, let her finish.
Like I don't. It's just the fact of like I was steady making money without you. I met you making money. How is it that now I'm with
Tell them
you?
your profession though.
How is it? How is it that you're with me now and you expect me to have this same statue but you
This is
want
what-
me to do different shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like you want me to have the same bag, but you stopping me from my bread.
any man that doesn't like a woman's profession and you started dating her because she that's how you met her or that's how she got her money and you tell her to quit, you better be supplementing that payment. That's the only time I advocate for a nigga to
If
have
you
to foot the
replaced
bill.
it, okay, but if you
have
died,
to foot it. Don't be telling her, nah, you can't do that, and that's how you met her. Now you fucking up her hustle. You feel me?
and some niggas is like that. And I'm telling y'all based off experience.
When do you know it's over?
In your relationship.
Honestly, when I feel like
The family don't like you.
nah,
Damn.
Not
Ain't
the
nothing to do with
fam.
family no more.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with
You
you.
fought Unc.
Nah, when like
Kicked you out the
okay,
cookout.
when I'm in a relationship, I'm selfless at that point. When I notice myself being selfish, like, cause I'm a real selfish person now. Before, so when I know I'm in a relationship,
You
and
selfless.
I'm not even doing for me. I'm just doing for you now or for us. I know I'm in a relationship. When I start doing things a little bit for me, that's when I figure out,
Alright, it's time to go.
yeah, I lost something.
It's not there.
Respect, love is something.
Can
Interest,
you get it back though?
for sure.
So that
can be
So that's
communicated.
not the end all be
Yeah.
all. That's a sign. That's a red flag.
But
just
What's the like? This is done. Ain't no fucking coming back.
I mean, all the obvious is
Cheating.
Yeah.
And
Like,
shit
so
like
so
what I'm
you,
gonna
so
say,
you don't
obvious
so you don't come
shit
back from
that
cheating?
bro,
We
Have
seen
you-
the last
Yeah.
episode.
Could they come back from cheating?
Don't forget the last.
I think everything is situational.
Understood.
Wait, can you come back
I
from
can only
cheating?
answer that.
Okay,
I
look,
feel like I
to
come back
pick,
from cheating.
look, sorry,
No?
just a
Of course you
question,
can.
just you can, however, it won't be the same.
Exactly.
Cool.
You can, but it won't be the same.
But you could adjust.
It won't be the same
Here's
though.
here's the one thing I will
The
say
trust
about
will
that.
never be there. Somebody's gonna.
That's not true.
The trust will. The trust will never be there.
Married, 84 years old, cheated on their spouse.
My grandma married
Had a whole
46.
kid.
My
Had a whole
my
kid.
grandpa had a whole
They're
kid on her
happily
grandma.
married to this day.
So is my grandma.
I'm gonna tell you this right
So
now.
people can't do it.
I'm
They
gonna tell you. I'm
can.
gonna tell you
Like I
this
said,
right
it's
now.
circumstantial.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm gonna
That's
tell you this
before I
right
knew.
now.
It depends how public too.
Yeah, okay, that's fair too. But even maybe not even that. Let me hear. Just hear what I'm gonna say. It's one aspect of it that we always tend to forget. There's when you're dealing with situations like that, things that are
And
outside of your
why.
control, being
Yeah.
cheated on or whatever it may
And
be,
why.
whatever it may be, all of those things, right? There's one thing that you have control over at
That's a-
all times:
Be with the person.
your own personal development, working on yourself. Do you understand that 90% of the time when you was in that relationship or these types of things were happening, you aren't even that. You're not even a
You're not that person
self-actualized
no more.
person. Yo, I'm gonna put y'all on game. Listen, I'm gonna say something. It's gonna be recorded,
Yeah.
so don't worry about now. Just
Yeah.
look back at the recording about what I've said. Look up something called Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
Yeah.
Learn it, because when you
Yeah.
start
We
hitting
learned
certain
that in
plateaus in your life,
We did.
you'll realize
What is that?
5
you.
stages.
Yeah, you will realize.
that?
You know about it, right?
I've heard.
You will
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you
realize.
this.
You
I'll
will
tell you this.
realize that you're not even the person you're not even that person you wanted to be. And when you get to that person that you're supposed to be,
Yeah.
you're not really dealing with that the same way. If you get cheated on at that level, and
Security?
it's different.
You play around with
It's
that security?
different. But when you all the way down here, you don't even know if you created the environment or you were a part of the ingredients that led to infidelity, and vice versa. And you might have been the problem the whole time. Never thought about it. Not saying that it's not them doing their own actions, but I'm saying if y'all come back and y'all are bigger people at that time, it might be different. Now, if it still go down after you done grew, forget about it.
I feel as though it could only work if you guys are really at the development stage and the understanding stage that okay, I cheated because of this reason and this was the reason why I cheated and look, but yeah,
But that's
granted,
you.
but look, that's
your
you.
final
But
straw.
look, that's your final straw. But at the end of the day, everybody has their own breaking point. So I'm saying, as far as when it comes to cheating and building that relationship back up, it depends on, okay, well, why did you cheat? Sometimes people cheat because of what that other person lacked. And it's up to you to sit here and listen to that person on why that person cheated. Because honestly, it could be something that you could fulfill. Look, granted, what if I
What
so
if
look
cheating
as
isn't
far
man cheating?
look exactly a lot of okay from a woman's perspective.
Thank you.
From a woman's perspective, look from no on like all jokes aside, from a woman's perspective, I've cheated. Look, no, like G shit. All jokes aside, as a woman, I know I've cheated based on emotional reasons, not because of physical, not because of needs, because of the fact of, okay, my nigga not giving me attention, or my nigga doing him, or my nigga is fucking Shelly, Belly, and Keisha.
With the big booty.
You feel me? So it's like, you feel me? Like fat ass Keisha, like you feel me? So it's like, okay, I'm going to do that because I'm not getting that attention. You feel me? It's not based on a lust at the point.
But
It's
I feel
based
like
on
that's how women are. Women cheat
it's emotionally,
men cheat
but
lustfully.
that's also when a woman checks out, because we are not seeking that emotion
But
from
just
anybody
because-
based
no,
on.
I've cheated on a emotional level, but I kind of got back into my relationship.
Yes,
and was
but
like,
no,
fuck
but I'm
that,
saying
like,
because you weren't emotionally at that moment, you didn't feel like you were emotionally connected to your nigga. That's why you stepped out. No, no.
Yeah.
You didn't feel that emotional connection. That's why you stepped out. At the end of the day, a bitch is not finna step out on their nigga if they're feeling wanted, if they're feeling needed, if their needs are getting met. We step out when we feel as though we do not matter or certain things aren't getting met.
Y'all never step
I've
out
also
for sport.
listen, just
No, I know I haven't. I don't just step out for fucking shits and giggles.
you don't feel like a woman could step out
So
if she
y'all-
feels
y'all
like
step out and make
Future
it
comes
count.
to you, wants to fuck you, or
Look,
your
wait.
your
Hold on.
celebrity
That's-
crush.
Some
You
women-
feel like
hey,
you're not
some women
stepping
just
out
have a
because you
hot
feel like
pocket.
he's a
I-
better man,
first-
or you
The
feel like there's no
hottest.
better
No.
man.
Well, let me tell you this right now.
Appetite.
Let me tell you this right now. I'm gonna be the first to say this. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about statue. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck about money. I don't give a fuck
But
about none
certain
of that
women
shit.
aren't like that.
Certain women aren't like that.
So
but
what do
I'm
you
letting
care
you know
about?
how I am. You asked me a question. I don't rock like that. I don't give a fuck who. I done met plenty of celebrities.
Yeah. I liked a lot of you guys' answer. For me, I know when it's over when either one of us lack the focus of the relationship. And I look at love is focus, because no matter what, like whatever you're thinking about, right? Like you're always gonna have somebody in the back of your mind that you love or who you like. They're always gonna be in your mind, and that's your mind. Your mind can only focus on one thing at a time. So think about how many times you think about somebody every day that you like or love. If they are starting to break your focus in different ways, like if they, like mentally you guys aren't connecting, or there's something with money issues, like that's when the focus is being lacked, because there's no progress being made in anything that's going on. The relationship, me as a person, if there's no progress happening anymore, you're gonna start lacking focus on what you and that other person want to have together. And it doesn't have to, and I'm not saying that it has to deal with it being like a negative, like, you know, like a negative tone, or like there has to be a breakup, or there's lying and cheating. Like I literally, you know, broke it off with somebody just because like I lacked the focus on that person. Like I just didn't feel for that person no more, because like I realized what I was focused on, what they were focused on, was completely different. And like I still respect them to this day, and I think they're one of the most amazing people I've ever met in my life. It was just that I understood.
They're not for you.
Yeah, I just understood that. Like it's just not gonna work out. I had a different focus than them, and I believe that when you're in a relationship, you and that person are focused on the same goal, same, you know, just the same team overall. So yeah, to make it very simple, that's how you know.
So basically, you outgrow your partner.
I wouldn't say you can say that, but I would rather say that like you just aren't in the same mindset anymore. Like I wouldn't even say one person outgrows the others. Just somebody just thinks differently. That can happen. But
Devon,
yeah.
one of the things the reason why I said what I said earlier in regards to the hierarchy of needs and so on and so forth is that
Yeah.
when you work on yourself,
Yeah.
the more you become actualized,
Yeah.
the higher you come. So if everyone around you is working on themselves,
Mhm.
eventually you guys are gonna meet at a certain point.
Yep.
When you meet at that particular point, the work necessary for you to get there is gonna create so much commonality between you and that particular person. You're gonna have to shed friends.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to learn discipline. You're gonna have to get rid of your vices. You're gonna have to overcome your trauma. There's so many other things that you got to do to get there.
Yeah.
That when you get there, if you like that person up, when you both are there, it's gonna be something a little deeper because y'all got endless stuff to talk about, endless stuff to work towards. They're gonna know that they need to motivate you because they worked through that aspect of their life already. What sucks is sometimes we missionary date where we find a person that has potential and
we
they're
sit
not
here and
really
hope on
there,
it.
and we just going down there trying to save them.
Oh yeah.
We
Yeah.
sit-
Because of that
hoping and
idiot
wishing.
Saver.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
like
like Captain
we
Saver,
sit here and we put little things on like, okay, this person can do this person can hopefully do this. Like
And sometimes they do.
No, we can hopefully like
I be
they
thinking that's
can.
what women want.
But at the end of the day, we can't
But
sit
the right
here
woman
and,
will grow
and
with it.
put that with that.
Don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad that you blessing people. What you doing is you planting seeds for them. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you though. It's not your job to water that shit.
You got to sit
It's
here.
not
you
your
gotta
job,
go
my nigga.
plant
You can plant it all the
for
fuck
them
you
to
want.
sit here and water it
They
for
need to
themselves.
water their own shit.
No, for sure.
That's it. So if you plant it and they don't water it, you need to get gone and go plant somewhere else. Cause that ain't fair to you. Cause you gotta water your own shit, my nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
You
go that
got
far
to.
with it.
You got to.
I'm a lover boy, but they gotta water their own stuff
No,
too.
but you gotta water yours. You watering yours?
For sure.
Yeah, but if you worry about watering theirs, you ain't
Twice
gonna
a day.
You ain't gonna have.
Twice a day.
Hey man, you
Yeah,
wrap that
Gary,
thing
can you close
up,
this
bro.
up, man? Close
Yeah,
this up.
so listen, man, this is another episode of Out the Box, man. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe, tune in. And if you got any suggestions for topics, we free to,
Questions and
yeah,
answers,
anything we free to tune
Q&As.
in with the people because we for the people. So yeah, it's another episode. Yes, sir.